While Trump was announcing peace talks, all of this was happening at the same time. Let me show you what every side posted in the last 24 hours, because the gap between the official statements and the reality on the ground. Start with Netanyahu. Israel's prime minister posted that he spoke with Trump today. He said Trump believes there is an opportunity to leverage, and I quote, "the tremendous achievements we have reached alongside the U.S. military." He said an agreement is coming that will safeguard Israel's vital interests. And in the video attached to that post, Netanyahu said 4 words that tell you exactly where Israel's head is at. "We are smashing the missile program." That is not the language of a country winding down a war. That is a victory lap. Israel is telling its public, we won. We destroyed what we came to destroy. Now we negotiate from strength. Now look at what Iran's parliament speaker Qualibaf posted 2 tweets, back to back, within minutes of each other. Iranian people demand complete and remorseful punishment of the aggressors. All Iranian officials stand firmly behind their supreme leader until this goal is achieved. No negotiations have been held with the U.S. Fake news is being used to manipulate the financial and oil markets and to help the U.S. and Israel escape the quagmire they are trapped in. Iran is saying 2 things simultaneously. We will never stop fighting. And Trump is lying about the talks. That is not a country preparing to make a deal. That is a country telling its own people we are winning, and anyone who says we are negotiating is spreading American propaganda. Then came Iran's Foreign Minister Araghchi. His post was the sharpest of all. He said the Strait of Hormuz is not closed. Ships hesitate because insurers fear the war of choice you initiated, not Iran. He said no insurer and no Iranian will be swayed by more threats. Try respect. And then this line, freedom of navigation cannot exist without freedom of trade. Respect both or expect neither. That last line is a direct warning to the United States. Iran is saying if you want your ships to move freely, then let our trade move freely too. Drop the sanctions, drop the pressure, or the Strait stays de facto closed not by Iranian minds, but by the reality that no insurance company on earth will cover a tanker sailing into an active war zone. Now here is the post that will haunt these so-called negotiations. The Iranian embassy in Pakistan put up a simple graphic, no commentary needed. June 2025. Amidst negotiations. Strike. February 2026. Amidst negotiations. Strike. March 2026. Call for negotiations, you guess? And below that graphic, they embedded Trump's own tweet about the 5-day pause. Iran is not saying Trump is planning to strike during talks. Iran is showing a documented pattern twice before. The U.S. struck Iran while diplomatic processes were active. They are telling their people and the world that they do not trust this pause. They have been here before. Twice. And while all of this was being posted on social media, Iranian state media published something that cuts through every diplomatic statement. A university building in Tehran was struck by American fighter jets. Dr. Saeed Shamghadri, an associate professor of electrical engineering at the Iran University of Science and Technology, was killed in the strike, along with his children. A professor, his children, in a residential building. Iranian state media posted the image of the rubble, a fire truck at the base of a 6-story building with the entire right side collapsed to the ground. That is what the war looks like on the ground today. On the same day Trump announced a peace pause. On the same day Netanyahu said the missile program is being smashed. On the same day Qualibaf said there are no talks. None of these things are contradictions. They are all happening at the same time. Here is what all of these posts together actually tell you. Trump wants a deal he can call a win. Netanyahu wants to lock in military gains before any ceasefire freezes the situation. Iran's parliament and military are publicly committed to no negotiations and maximum resistance because domestically, accepting a pause under active bombing looks like surrender. And Iran's foreign ministry is quietly signaling through diplomatic language that there is a version of a deal one built on mutual respect and sanctions relief that they could accept. 3 different Iranian voices, 3 different messages. Which one represents Iran's actual position is the most important question of the next 5 days. The clock is still running. This is Hormuz Updates. Subscribe new video every single day.